Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we're going to do a lesson on Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. Tafkheem and Tarqeeq are words that we've heard before when we spoke about Isti'la and Istifal. If you remember Isti'la, the letters where the back of the tongue is raised, Khussa daghtin qidh, are also letters that have Tafkheem. Tafkheem is a heaviness. All the rest of the letters where the tongue is flat, Istifal, have Tarqeeq, which is lightness to them. So we have those two. However, those are not the only rules of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. There are certain exceptions. There are 4 different exceptions to the rule where you have to specifically look into the letters to see whether you are going to apply Tafkheem or Tarqeeq. Let us start with the first of those 4 exceptions. The first of those 4 exceptions is called Ghunna. Ghunna is when you have the nasal sound. Ghunna is found in letters like يومئذ يومئذ ببني. Right here you can see where the dhal with the kasratan and the ba join together. يذمبي يذمبي. You have a ghunna there. Now, what is the letter that follows it? The letter that follows it is a ba. This ba has tarqeeq because it is not qussa daghtin qidh. Because that ba has tarqeeq, يومئذ ببني يومئذ ببني. The ghunna itself will have tarqeeq. What does it mean for the ghunna to have tarqeeq? If you pronounce the ghunna, you're not going to say يومئذ ببني. You're not going to make a heavy sound here. You're going to say يومئذ ببني. That's called Tarqeeq with the ghunna. Another example of this would be in the word أنفسهم. أنفسهم. The fa has tarqeeq, therefore the noon sound, the ghunna right there in the noon, that will have tarqeeq. Now, why does the dhal here, because it has the kasratan, have ghunna sound? What's the rule that's happening there? Just to review, the rule that's happening right there is that the kasratan, which has a noon sound, in, is followed by a ba. And if you remember, that's the rule of iqlab, right? Idhim bibani. You're making the meme sound there. And in doing so, you're bringing the ghunna. Here you have the noon which has an inherent ghunna. So another example would be annas. Annas. Again, alif following. Alif has tarqeeq. So it's annas, not annas. It's annas. See the difference? It's tarqeeq. It's light sounding. Examples of ghunna that will have tafkheem. Let's do this there. This is tarqeeq here, and this one is going to be a tafkheem. Tafkheem. The tafkheem sounding ghunna is going to be, remember the letters khussa daghtin qidh are going to have to be there. So you're going to have, for example, fansab. Here's the ghunna, fan, and then the sad is following right after. Because this has tafkheem, the sound of the ghunna is going to be tafkheem. Fansab, not fan, not fansab. No, It's going to be fansab. Or, for example, انظر, انظر, not انظر. No, it's going to be Tafkheem in the Ghunna too. So انظر. So this is the first example, the first exception to the Tafkheem Tarqeeq rule. Now, we'll do the next one. So, with all of the Ghunna, we were looking at the sound, the letter that came after. Okay? What was the letter that came after? Is it a Tafkheem or a Tarqeeq? Therefore, the Ghunna will be sounded accordingly. The second category is called Alif Mad. For this one, it's the complete opposite. You're looking at what sound comes before, what letter comes before the Alif. So, for example, Qala or Qala. Okay, if it had a mad, right? We're always talking about an Alif that has a mad, right? Qala. So, in this example, you were looking at what came before. Is this khusadaqtun qils? Yes, it is. Right? That's why the alif is going to have a tafkheem, because this letter is the alif mad. And what came before it is a khusadaqtun qils letter. So it's qala. Okay? However, if you had, for example, in amanu. Here you have a nun sakin. In amanu. In amanu. So here you have something that is not a Tafkheem letter. This is a Tarqeeq letter. So therefore, this is going to be amanu, not a. See, this is qala, Tafkheem. This is amanu, versus a. Is Tafkheem. Is the Tarqeeq. So depending on what you see before the alif mad, that is what you are going to apply for this. Now, the next rule is the rule of Laam. But the Laam that is only in the name of Allah. So, right there. Right? Allah. Where's the Laam? Here's the Laam. And then Shadda, so there's two Lams. And then there's another Laam, right? So this is Allah. Allah. The one that we're referring to is this Laam right there. Now, there's this, the word Allah is the special exception here that we're talking about. Now, this can be either category Tafkheem or Tarqeeq. Also, how do we know? If before the Allah comes a dhamma or a fatha, then you are going to have, if you have a dhamma or a fatha, then you are going to have Tafkheem. And this is kind of just, when you hear it, you'll see that it's right. For example, when you say قال الله, you don't say قال الله. I can't even say it. قال الله. I can't say it, but it's, you can't do Tarqeeq. It has to be Tafkheem. قال الله. Or another example would be حبل الله. Hablullahi. You hear the Tafkheem there. Example, if you have kasra, it would be like Bismillahi. Bismillahi. Alright? So if you have a kasra Allah, the Lam of the Allah, then you will have Tarqeeq. And it's just that simple. Alright, so that's the rule for the Lam in Allah. Now, you might ask, well, what about the Alif that came before the Lam? That is a Hamzatul Wasl, which is not really an Alif. So that is why the Dhamma or Fatha joins straight to the Lam and you don't hear the Alif at all. For example, Bismillahi, right? Or Qalallahu, right? That's why, because the Alif is actually not an Alif, it's a Hamzatul Wasl. So then we have the last category, which is Ra, the Ra. We've already said that there are 4 exceptions to Tafkheem Tarqeeq from Qasada Tanqid. We said that it was Ghunna, Alif Mad, and then we just did the Allah, the Lam in the Allah. Now we have this last category, which is Ra, and it is a category all on its own because it has a lot going on with it. So, are you ready